Maybe
Understood.
I give you the advice like I'm supporting some like foreign companies startup coming to Japanese market. I'm supporting them. Actually, I'm telling them I'm giving them the advice is maybe you should get the specific targets. はい、でどうもマイキーです。僕の、友人の、本間さんに来ていただいてます。はい、ちょっと軽く説明させていただくと、会社ももう MA もしてですね、ファッション業界にもいてですね、いろんなその有名な方のファッションをやったりとかしていて、一緒に台湾に行く機会があってですね、新中サイエンスパークとかね、国家発展委員会とかそういう政府系のところだったりとかにね、一緒に台湾に出張で行ったことがあって、でそこで本間さんの方がかなり向こうの政府から気に入られてしまいっていうことですよね。でそれでなんか僕に無茶ぶりのことをお願いしたいという話が来たんですけど。
でもマイキーさんにはビジネススクールでお世話になってますって感じなんですが、普段ちょっとお話を聞いてる中でね、やっぱり台湾のお話がめちゃくちゃ出てて、で僕自身も月1ぐらいで今台湾行ってて、でそこで結構政府関連のパイプだったりなんだったりっていうのをいろいろ繋いでたらですね、台湾の企業でスタートアップでどんどん日本に進出したいんだけど待ってますみたいなお話を台湾政府関連の人たちから話を聞いて僕に来たんですけど、とてもじゃないけどちょっと僕よりもマイキーさんの方が明らかにこの彼らに貢献することが大きいことができると思うんでと思ってマイキーさんに相談したっていうところですね。
政府押しのスタートアップ5社と今から面談という形で、
台湾政府が本当にTSMC のおかげ、半導体のおかげでお金は持ってるんで、それをどんどんスタートアップに投資してもうスタートアップを鬼のように育てるっていう施策を身絡みでやってますからね。
僕重い仕事したくないんですよはい、わかりました。じゃあ打ち合わせ入るんで、
100本ノックみたいな感じになっちゃうと思うんですけど、よろしくお願いします。
了解です。I want to ask you the private question. You living in Taiwan right now or United States?
I'm currently living in Taiwan.
Did you have education in the United States?
Oh yeah. I was so I did 3 years with 2 masters from Pennsylvania. University of Pennsylvania. That's I guess you're picking up my accent a little bit. And then I was doing my PhD in Oxford, but I didn't get any British accent over there. For some reason I kept my accent throughout. Yeah. And yeah, I worked in Singapore for 2 years, and now I'm here in Taiwan.
I see. I got it. So now
I assume you probably also have a little bit of overseas experience.
I went to high school and university in the United States. Already, like I have been business for I made the 40 countries in the business. Also, like I'm working with the American venture capitals. So nice meeting you. My name is Mikey.
Oh, hi Mikey.
Hi Mikey.
Okay. Well, thanks for having the meeting and everything. So I'll make it really quick. So we are ATOP. So we didn't actually know that they requested, well not requested, they asked of us to discuss in Japanese. So I have my friend over here. He's from the financial department. He's gonna help us. He was just here. I requested him to be here to help me with the Japanese translation. But I was told that you two speak English pretty well. So if I may,
I spent my teenage in the United States. That's why.
Yeah. So we at ATOP are we are a cosmetic medical device company. So our current promoting product is a facelifting suture. If you're familiar, essentially these absorbable sutures that you can put it underneath your skin and then tension your skin to make you look younger. So if you have old skin, wrinkles, then you can use this product to lift your skin and even change your face contour in a sense. So make your cheekbones like sharper or anything. So I'll go quickly on our product characteristics, the unique characteristics. So commercial products of these lifting threads, they have very sharp barbs on the outside, which is how they use to, anchor on your skin and then pull it. Yeah, it's very sharp. It's effective, but it's very painful in a sense. We actually have a colleague that went into the surgery using commercial product, and she explained it's very painful. The other thing is creating these barbs will make your suture weak. So accidents may happen when the surgeons pull, the suture actually breaks. And then they have to open the whole thing up to get rid of the suture. So we fixed these 2 points with our unique design. If you like, I can show you our suture later on. But essentially, our technology doesn't have the sharp barb. It's a flat surface that can grip your skin. So it can still pull your skin, but it's less painful. What we're hoping to do this year is we plan to get Taiwan FDA approval quarter 3 to quarter 4 this year. And we're hoping to distribute the product in Japan. And as far as we know, from what we heard, to do that, we actually need connections in Japan, particularly in the clinical aspect. So we need like a collaborating doctor in Japan, from Japan to do this. I think the first question for us is, I want to just like verify if that information is accurate. Like if I want to distribute this medical device, this cosmetic device in Japan, first step is to find a collaborating doctor from Japan. Is that correct?
How you put the product in your, you want to sell your like device, right, to Japanese markets? That you want to sell?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We want to sell it and use it in Japan. Yeah.
Depends on how you collaborate with the companies. Like maybe like you use the small companies, maybe like your product is going to trend to the bad reputation. That's why like maybe you need to work out with big companies. Do you have any connection for it?
We do have connections with some doctors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
But
did you get
in
already
terms of-
PMD? You already get the PMD or something? Like
it's under submission, and we anticipate it to be approved by the end of quarter 3.
I got it. But maybe your product threads are like maybe class pro. This is like a high risk level one. That's why like you need to process as soon as possible. But usually taking like 12 months to get ones. So maybe like if you want to get into the Japanese market, maybe you can come here. You should come here as soon as possible. You can. Yeah, it's taking 12 months. Yeah, it might be 12 months. In my experience, yes. So doctor.
Okay.
Yeah, I got same question like 20 minutes ago. Like maybe like you get into the not only doctor. The doctor has no power to sell or to produce your product to the markets. So maybe like you need to work with the Japanese university. Will be fine, more easier, more quick.
University.
Yeah,
okay.
Because Japanese hospital were like the doctors are really old. They don't know how to do the marketing stuff. So maybe they use your product, but only the hospitals. They don't talk about we're doing good, because if your product is really good, they don't want to talk to the other outside. That's why like maybe like
Okay.
you work with the university more like a work about.
So correct me if I'm wrong. What you're saying is the doctors have the power to sell in his or her own clinic and only promote in his or her clinic, but he cannot sell it to other places.
No, they don't do that.
But they can buy a collaborating doctor from Japan can buy products that is approved in Taiwan to Japan and use in his own clinic.
Japanese
Possibly.
doctor is not that much powerful as much as Taiwan.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if like a university or like someone like the medical field is an expert telling to the doctor, the doctor start to use it. Also, they have many connections with the hospitals, but doctors they don't have their own connection to the Japanese markets. So this is the marketing stuff. So that's why like Japanese doctor maybe they use your product is super good. Means they don't tell anybody.
Okay, I guess the next question is really more towards the Japanese people's preferences in specifically in lifting threads. So I know for certain products, the Japanese people may tend to use domestic products, so stuff that's fabricated in Japan compared to imported products. I just want to ask you, in terms of face lifting threads, is there a preference for Japanese people? Like they love the Japanese product, or they're open to maybe Korean threads or Taiwan threads?
Depends on ages, the generations.
On ages.
Yeah, maybe like under 30 years or under 30s, maybe like they prefer to use the Korean product. But after over 30, maybe they want to use Japanese products.
Interesting. So you're saying, say use 30, so people older than 30 may prefer
30 to 40, yeah, they want to use Japanese products. But actually, Korean products is really cheap. And now Japanese young generation, they don't have the money. So that's why they pick up the Korean one.
Okay. That's another key point you brought up. So you're saying what you're seeing right now is the imported products are actually cheaper than the domestic products.
Yes.
In order to survive. That's what you're implying, maybe.
Also, like I'm the sponsor of the K-pop and also cosmetic in Korea. That's why like I know the markets.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's very interesting. So older people who has the financial power, they would trust the local product more. And well, as what I think what you brought up is the younger generation maybe trust the Korean product, or maybe it's just the price itself. It's more appealing to them. Is price the main cost? Is what you think, or it's reputation from Korea that's more appealing to them in terms of cosmetics?
Reputation is really good because they love the K-pop, right? They like the Korean entertainment right now in Japan. They don't want the Japanese entertainment. That's why they want to be like them. Japanese young generation they want to be like them. So that's why actually maybe like 15 years ago, 20 years ago, maybe, I heard many bad reputation from Korean products, but right now, no. They prefer use the Korean products. Japanese market is totally changed compared with like 10 years ago. So maybe like you imagine Japanese is totally different world right now. It's weird for me, for my generations. Also, like I looking at the Japanese young generation, I feel weird.
I have similar feeling in here.
Okay. Okay.
Where you can see my colleague over here is from the Gen Z. So you imagine how they certainly have interesting thoughts and preferences. Interesting. Okay, so maybe targeting younger generation is a way to go in terms of for us international products.
Yeah, maybe like I give you the advice. Like I'm supporting some like foreign companies startup coming to the Japanese market. I'm supporting them. Actually, I'm telling them, I'm giving them the advice is maybe you should get the specific targets. Like let's focus on like jawline for the women. Also, maybe like now the Japanese men beauty market is really growing up for men. They go to the beauty hospitals more than girls right now. So maybe like you need to put a specific target to the man beauty.
And you're saying jawline?
Yeah.
You were saying jawline right now is a big thing for the male.
For women, but also men start to do the same thing like women.
Both gender. Jawline is a huge thing. I mean, we want to bring in the suitable model into Japan. Like if jawline is a huge hit, we have a certain model for that.
So now it's maybe like a ladies market is already like a maximum, but the man's beauty is still growing up.
Still growing, okay.
Yeah.
Male, okay. Yeah, male market is good.
So now men have like a thick skin and they're under like a strong mold and twist thread perfect for them. So that's why this is kind of like a blue ocean still. Because now with the ladies, they're looking for the right man's product. Girls already find out the right product in the market, but the man still looking for.
I see.
Yeah. Yes.
Understood. Okay. No. You're bringing up you're randomly bringing up very valuable information at right now.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Mikey, you said that you already know about our product a little bit.
Yeah, I have been checking your homepage or like some like description already. I will check it out. So yeah, actually, I know your company's details already.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you still want me to go through its 5 minutes presentation?
Yeah, only just be relaxed and just you can talk whatever you want. That's fine.
Okay, I can do it quick.
I know the details anyways.
Yeah, sure. So basically, I'm Christina. We're DeepRad.AI, and we do AI-powered imaging platform to transform preventive healthcare with early detection of multiple diseases. And the specific is to do it with one scan. So we are from Taipei Medical University, a spin-off, and we have 5 products in our pipeline, all focusing on disease prevention using medical imaging AI. In clinical application, AI development. So we have been active since 2024 in Japan, building partnerships with university hospitals and being part of Japan Radiology Society. And also our good news is that we got officially certified last December by Japan PMDA. So right now this month we're gonna go to Sushi Tech. And our main problem we're solving is the global issue of aging. The chronic diseases are growing through aging population, specifically the top killers, lung cancer, cardiovascular diseases, and osteoporosis. So those diseases can be detectable using just one low-dose CT scan, but they're right now currently missed due to the overwhelm for radiologists and also the rapid growth in the workload for radiologists. And in Japan right now is 5 to 6 times higher comparing to 16 other countries. So our solution, DeepRad CAC, it detects many diseases in just one low-dose CT routine scan. So it overcomes traditional limitations, detecting just one disease at a time. And it also generates reports automatically. So it enhances total time 5 to 10 times, reducing also patients' radiation up to 7%. And yeah, it's right now certified as a medical certification for PMDA. So we're ready to get into the Japanese market. And also some Taiwanese data show that 20% of the screen population also are higher risk for heart diseases. So that implies a higher value in so-called incidental findings. And our business models for hospitals and healthcare centers is 3 different stages. So it not only duplicates, but also adds additional profits for healthcare centers, in total adding annual revenue by 150 million in our calculation check centers.
May I say my feedback at first?
Sure.
Actually, like I have been checking out your company details stuff. My first feedback is like your core competence is 3-in-1 platform. It's not just only one like a low dose CT scan. It screens lung, health, bone density. You can do many things. That actually it sounds like it's like a game changers. That's my feedback at first. Yeah, it was a really good product. Then maybe actually already I simulate the numbers maybe you can cut the doctor's reading time maybe up to the 74%. That's my calculations. It's not sure. That's my calculation at first. Then from my opinion with the business perspective, it's very powerful. It can increase annual revenue maybe 160 million yen. Identify the patient who needs the follow-up cares. So also launching a brain age tool for the early dementia detection, which is perfect with Japan aging society, because Japan facing a lot of problem with the aging society, so it might be good. That's my opinions. Then did you get into Japanese markets or not?
This is our goal this year, so we only collaborated with universities in the past.
I see. I got it. So what is the most difficult for you to get into Japanese market in your opinions?
I think first, hospital itself is already difficult to get. The procedure for buying stuff is long. So specifically in Japan, which is more strict in that sense, is even harder for us. Yeah.
It's my advice. Actually, Japan is a very conservative countries. The doctor only buys using those kind of product already others using. So maybe you need some example at first. It's like chicken and egg problems. My advice is how you use the Japanese network. Maybe now you found the partner that I check out your presentation papers. That is who is the partner? Is a company or university?
Right now we don't actually have one that is fixed yet. That's why we're going to Sushi Tech to find any opportunities.
Yeah. If you do the doing the business in Japan, especially for the medical product, maybe start with a big name like the University of the Juntendo or like a Tohoku. Like I have my own business school. They're working on the medical fields in the Tohoku University. So maybe like I can check it out to him. In Japan, the top universities say yes. Everyone say yes. So at first, maybe you get into the you need to find out the partner of the Japanese, which is very famous. Otherwise, if you take the wrong way, like you cannot get into the Japanese market because it's really conservative. Some people say start to say no. Maybe like people start not using it. Also, like no famous university or hospital start to use it. Many people around start to deny it. So that's why like maybe like you need to find out the partner who is already famous or maybe who has empower stuff. So yeah, second, Japanese hospital use a different system, like use different systems. It's really big problems. The doctors are too busy. Doctors are really busy. Maybe like they're too busy to learn new software and stuff. I'm not sure like they're busy. They said they're busy, but I'm not sure they're really busy or not. Maybe they pretend. I don't know. But yeah, but all the time they excuse like, oh, we are too busy to study the new software and stuff. So that's why like they're using all staff. That this is a Japanese hospital outfit. So maybe like you need to play well like with other like maybe like you should find out a partner with a big brand, like also companies like Fujifilm, Canon, like these are also you need one. The third is like third my opinion is like the PMDA.
Yeah, we have been certified in a PMDA registered entity.
PMDA or like a medical field in Japan is changing every 2 years. So it's really hard to predict. Yeah, every 2 years it changes. That's why like you guys need to localize, like a Japanese expert, the Japanese expert who knows the law. Also, they know about how rules is changing, and also they need the predictions. Maybe like you need to put those kind of like technical people in your companies. It'll be more easier to get into the Japanese markets.
Sorry about that. Because I'm so afraid that the time will not be enough. So because I have a request and want to ask your opinion, because we try to recruit Japanese local staff
like
working with
expert
us.
ones, right? Experts.
Well, at least actually we wanted someone who is familiar with the hospital channel and able to visit the hospital for us, because we have experience in hospitals that they can't communicate with us in English. So anyway, we need a local representative,
right?
Who is a native Japanese. How can we find this kind of people?
How
about we go to headhunter or
no, headhunter is not enough. Is any Japanese investor joining your companies for the other investors?
Not necessary to be investors. At least he is. Really?
Investor is very important because investors like help you out a lot of business.
Okay.
Yeah, investors not only like giving the money. Like investors also have to do that, like support your business. That's why like maybe Japanese investor or venture capital, they know about Japanese markets. Also they know the line of the experts. That's why I'm suggesting for it. Hello.
Hi. Hello.
How are you?
Good.
My name is Mikey. Nice to meeting you.
Very nice meeting you. My name is James. I'm a founder of Next Retail. We are AI brain. AI brain for the store that make all business AI decisions for store. We have several products, including video analytics that study shopper behavior, display signage, kiosk for self-checkout or virtual assistants. And also, obviously, for the data, we have an agent to do CRM, marketing, inventories, and we have robotic arms that study to do the shuffling too. So these are the CRM that we track people, and in Taiwan and 7-Eleven, Family Mart are using our solutions. We have this Super Re-ID. So in the world, the accuracy about 40%, but us, it's about 80 to 97%. so we can have the full tracking of shopper behaviors. So this is our core technology.
Actually, I have been checking out your company's details already. Can I send my feedback first?
Yes, please. You can.
Okay.
Just okay.
Okay. Actually, I have a question. So you already cooperate with the Japanese company, or you supply your product to the customers in Japan? Okay.
Yes.
So how you make the position to succeed in Japan? Maybe your company must be more than just not only technology vendors. It needs to be strategic partners. That's how you approach to the Japanese market at first. That helps retailer to redefine the entire business. Then so already you have any expert to Japanese law or rules in your companies or not yet? You said you have a subsidiary in Japan, right?
Right. So to set up a subsidiary in Japan, it takes 1 year. And so we already submit to JTRO for our company.
So how you do the business in Japan? You have any partners here, or you doing by yourself?
We do have partner, but they are Magnica.
Okay, so no marketing, right?
No marketing.
I see.
I am moving to Japan. I'm moving to Shibuya in May.
Actually, I'm living in Shibuya.
You're living in Shibuya?
Yeah, I'm living in Shibuya right now. Yeah, baby, we can hang out, man.
I went to Shibuya Cosmetic to have the losing weight shot. I buy the medicine there. Yeah. So I was there in January and February. So we can definitely set up a meeting in Shibuya. I go to snowboard a lot. So I went to Nara, Zawa every weekend. Yeah.
I got it.
Okay. So because KDDI Lawson and Family Mart, it's a big product. And in Taiwan, we already have Family Mart, 7-Eleven, and Highlight, the 3 biggest convenience store using our system. So
okay, I'll give you my advice. After I heard, first is Japanese, so many Japanese shops still use old computers and software from 20, 30 years ago. So these are legacy system how to connect with the modern AI. So how you put the market, this is most important thing. The Japanese creator often ask you the customizations. So they want the software to change to them rather than changing how they can work easily. That's the point. It's like a chasm, the chasm theory. Then next is Japanese store is totally different from the Taiwanese store. This is really small and narrow size. It's really hard to robot to move it around. So how you how you solve the problem? That's the next ones. So because of labor, wait, hold a second. The others I was gonna say, but I forgot it. Okay, Japanese people are very sensitive about their privacy and face data, anyways. So Japanese law has been changed in 2026 this year. Law, the APP, we call the APPI, will become very really stricter. So that's why maybe you need to put the expert to check out how to change the laws, also rules. Now the Japan is try to change the rules a lot. That's why maybe you need to put the expert. You need to put a technical expert in your company in the Japanese subsidiary. That's my advice. Yeah. Then so many rivals in the Japanese market already coming to Japan. Not only Taiwan, also the Korean company coming, American companies coming too. So your product is really cool, cool AI. But cool AI is not enough. Maybe a Japanese manager will ask you how much money you can save it, how much money we can reduce the members, those kind of stuff. So maybe you need to show first as a priority is show the ROI, return on investment. This is a really clear number. You need to put the simulation at first. Then maybe you need to do the presentation. It might be works. So that's why you coming to Japan, you live in Shibuya, right? So then maybe we can hang out. I give you the advice more more specific. So how you do the presentation to the Japanese customer, it will be more workable. So maybe you can ask me after you come into Japan.
And we'll be entering the market for 3-4 years with Qualcomm. So we serve our solution to United States and also Europe, and they have GDPR and more strict than Japanese.
I know GDPR. Actually, Japanese GDPR is more restrict, but the Japanese rules are more unique. That's why other country companies, is really facing the problem like so hard to get in the Japanese market because we are not restricted. We are like unique.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Yes, this is why I have to move to Japan
and put the export in your companies.
Right, to hire the local to find the partners and help us to sell. We spent 3 years with KDDI to enter the license through Qualcomm and Magnica and Pegatron. And so we've been working very hard. This is not our first time to Sushi Tech. This is our second time. But I also go to AI Tokyo DX show to present our solutions.
Okay.
Yes. So we can definitely connect it when we are in Shibuya.
Yeah, might be okay. Yeah, if we could. I'm living in Shibuya, so maybe we can talk later.
Okay.
Anyways.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I will ask Startup Terrence to give me your contact, so we can definitely to work with together.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Can't wait. Yeah, waiting for your reply anyways. って感じで本間さんお疲れ様でした。
お疲れ様でした。もうすごすぎて何も言えないです。圧倒されてましたね。僕もそうですけど、多分受けた方も相当圧倒されてましたけどね。
なんかオックスフォード大、ペンシルベニア大のメンバー、人優秀でしたね。
すごかったですね。彼の経歴、ペインって、その後オックスフォード行って、ただそれでもマイキーさんのいろんな仕事、こんなことやってるよって言った時に、お前の生活が全く想像できないみたいなこと言ってましたよね。
なんかアドバイスがすごいやっぱヒットしたらしくてよかったですね。
ものすごい刺さってましたね。
そう、普通にバリアブルインフォメーションって言い方してたんで。
彼らにない視点がめちゃくちゃ手に入ったんで、僕も聞いててびっくりでしたけど。
軽く15分ぐらいなんでね、あれぐらいしかできないですけど、まあ、あとは駒さんが調理してあげてください。
いや、無理です。まあでもみんなね、寿司テックに来て、ここから日本にどうにか進出したいって言って、まあ、やる気はやっぱすごいですよね。
僕さ、なんか寿司テック行くって言っちゃったんですけど、
絶対行かないでしょ。
僕、思ったら、TWICE のコンサートかぶってたんで、そっちが、TWICE 見に行かなきゃいけなくて。
俺も彼らに何て言えばいいかを、マイキーはって言われて、TWICE に行きました。
いや、別の台湾人に会いに行ってるって言ってください。TWICE のついに会いに行ってる。別につい好きじゃないですけど、はい、
言ったら結構また圧倒されると思うんですけど。
何も考えてんだあいつはみたいな、あれだけ言っといて来ないっていう本人。僕具材渡しただけなんでね。
やっぱマイキーさんすごいなと思う。全く業種が違うっても、それでもそんだけ深掘りして彼らが全く知らない視点を出せるってすごいなと思って聞いてましたよ。
今回はなんか政府関連の案件だったんでちょっと真面目にやったってぐらいですよ。はい。
助かります。そうしてもらえないと本当にこれもやばいんでちょっとお願いします。
わかりました。なんかまた後で呼んでください。
ありがとうございます。すごい彼らも頼ってくれると思うんで。
わかりました。またなんかあれば連絡ください。
ありがとうございます。また
お疲れ様です。